Why? Just... why? Why, Onision? For those of you who doesn't know, Onision has made a video more or less making fun of 9/11. And when he got a lot of hate for it, because, well, it's a really controversial video, and if you look at the like-dislike ratio, you'll find out that it has pretty much 50-50 dislikes. And he decided to follow that up with a video where he pokes fun at school shootings. You know, Onision, and I'm gonna talk directly to Onision here, even if Onision probably will never watch this. Although you never know, I mean, he seems to have a weird obsession with his haters, so he might end up watching this. Onision, if you watch this, please leave a comment and tell me you watched it. That would be really good. But why? Whenever I criticize you, Onision, whenever I criticize you for anything, and I try my best not to criticize you for your comedy, because if you find that funny, well, good for you. I personally don't find it funny. But you're making it really hard. It feels like you're trying to take the people like me who criticize you but not your comedy and try to push us over so we will criticize your comedy. It annoys me. Did you really feel it necessary to make fun of 9/11? And you could sit there all you want to go like, well, he's not necessarily making fun of 9/11, he's making fun of 9/11 jokes. And the worst part is, he monetizes that video. So, he makes money by making fun of 9/11 and school shootings. And his fans doesn't understand why it's wrong. The biggest problem with you, Onision, is you compare yourself to people like George Carlin. But the thing is, George Carlin was funny at first, and as a byproduct of that, he was offensive. You have put the carriage in front of the horse. You're trying to be funny by being controversial. Your main thing is that you are controversial, and you think by extent to that you will automatically be funny. You're not funny. A lot of your videos I've watched don't even have jokes in them. For example, Worst Parents Ever. They brought that up in the 6th debate. I can't remember. I think it was Cult House or Take Shot Action who brought it up. And they asked you, what's the joke in the video? And you didn't even respond. You just went extremely defensive and started yelling, but you don't have to defend your comedy if you find that funny, blah, 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 blah. And then you had fucking Brett Keane sit there and go like, yeah, that's he likes that, that's his thing, you shouldn't compare about that, blah, 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 blah. The question wasn't, why do you find that funny? The question was, why is it funny? What is the joke? What am I supposed to laugh at when I'm looking at that thing? For those of you who haven't seen Worst Parents Ever, it's a fucking horrible video. It includes a man and a woman talking over Skype, and the man is complaining he has to take care of the baby, and he's complaining that the baby screams all the time. Okay, so far so good. So good. But what happens? After a while he gets sick of it, so he goes into the other room and you hear him punching the baby, and it ends with him shooting the baby. You just hear like a gunshot and the baby's silent, and he comes in with like blood on his shirt like, I'm a monster, and the video ends. When I watched that video I was like, what am I watching here? What? What? Did he kill the baby? What the f... I looked in the comments and there were like 18 comments, everybody is saying, what the fuck is this? What is the joke? What? And there was one lonely little banana sitting there going, oh, why are people so mad about this? This is funny! And she had like 16 responses when people asked her, how? Explain how this is funny. What is the joke? What are we supposed to laugh at here? And by that time, her comment had been up for like 6 weeks, and she had not responded to a single one of those comments, asking why it's funny. Because I think it's pretty obvious. She didn't even know herself. She just thinks, oh, well, Onision is my fan. Onision is my idol. I'm an Onision fan. I can't criticize Onision. There was no joke in that video. Nothing. There's nothing to laugh about. And in the video, as a result of him not saying what was funny in that thing, that's why they asked him, do you find dead babies funny? And he just got pissed over that thing. Stop trying to be funny by being controversial. Be controversial by being funny. Those are two different things. You shouldn't aim at being controversial. You should aim at being funny, and if you're controversial while being funny, that doesn't matter. But if you're controversial and trying to be funny by that matters, because then you're just controversial, then you're just an asshole. Like I said, I try, whenever I criticize you, I try not to criticize your comedy. But you're not making it fucking easy. I think you're pushing people. You want people to start criticizing your comedy so you can complain about people hating you. If so many people hate you, you might want to look into why. Because people tend to hate for a reason. That's one thing I've said several times. People hate for reasons. Or they don't really hate. I mean, if somebody were to say, I hate Onision because he's gay, then, yes, you could, for all means, call that guy a hater. Yes. But when somebody says, I hate Onision because he's extremely controversial, he makes fun of things he shouldn't make fun of, he says he states opinions and he speaks videos that doesn't make sense, he talks back against himself, then you're not a hater, then you're a person who have legitimate criticisms about somebody. This really annoys me. I'm trying my best, but stop, for the love of God, stop. I don't want to end this with saying something. Onision, if you ever want to start doing debates with your haters again, debate me. Please. I want to debate you. I know I'm a tiny piece of shit channel with like 30-something subscribers, but I want to debate you. And I don't want to share the debate with like 6 other YouTubers. I want to debate you one-on-one. We can have a moderator there if you want to, but I want to debate you. And why? Well, because I am a really good debater. That's what I do, basically. I can debate and argue. That's what I'm good at. I have 35 subscribers. I'm a really good debater. So I want to debate you, Onision. I promise I won't scream like some guy 827 did. I'm not going to do what, I can't remember, was it Eternal Sunny D or whatever he was called, who just left in the middle of the debate and gave everybody a link. That was kind of a dick move. But I want to debate you. Please, if you ever start doing debates again, debate me. And seriously, what do you have to fear? I have 35 subscribers. But I want to debate you, because I can bring you down. And I also make another promise. I will not bring up anything from your comedy. Anything. Except, I want to know what the joke in The Worst Parents Ever are. And I'm going to ask that, even if you're defensive or not, I'm going to ask what the joke in that is. That's the only thing I'm going to ask about your comedy. Despite you being extremely controversial and not understanding how to be funny. Anyways, this was my video. And if you like this video, rate it. Leave a comment and say what you think about Onision, or if you are Onision, leave a comment saying you watched this, because I hope you did. That would be so much better. Just generally leave a comment and subscribe to my channel so I can have more than 35. It would be great. I do random ass rant videos and I upload a new video every Monday and Friday. I realized this goes up on a Tuesday because, well, I had another video I planned to upload yesterday, but since this popped up, I had to push that video forward, and I spent the entirety of yesterday with my girlfriend, so I couldn't make a new video. So I'm making this now instead, so it's one day late, but seriously, sue me. I have 35 subscribers and I average like 10 views per video I make. Yeah, about that. So I think I'm fine. Anyways, I am the Nerdy Guy, and you just watched Nerdy Guy Rant. Bye!